All right, everyone, how about a twin flame journey reading before we pull that eclipse reading tomorrow on Sunday? How about that Saturn direct? How about Venus in Scorpio? All of that's going on here. We're sitting right on top of it. Venus in Scorpio and Saturn direct are happening tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm also on Sunday, the 23rd, I'm also going to pull on the eclipse. So that's going to be very interesting. I did a tweet about that earlier. Anyway, that said, one deck for the Divine Feminine, the brand new BMW. One deck for the Divine Masculine, the 74 Pinto. Arguably the worst car ever made, with its own Wikipedia page, just because of that. That said, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. I got all my clarifier decks on the table. I've got everything's here. Well, let's shuffle the deck right now. One of the final readings with the original animal deck. You can still see the tears. The new one's ready to go. I'm going to break it in for the November overview reading. When I start, I'm going to do your November readings with fresh energy. Well, I wrote a blog article about November. That's up too. You should go check it out. It's an important month with that 11/11 portal and the eclipse happening right on top of it. Very important that you understand what's going on with that. We'll talk about that in the November overview, but you can go read about it right now at sltblog.com. I know it sounded like an ad, didn't it? Anyway, links are always in the description and up on the channel. Whatever, you do what you want. Right now, let's find out about the Divine Feminine. Okay, I got my shuffle. I got things flying out of the deck here. All right, let's go. This reading is timeless, as with all the readings in the Twin Flame Journey playlist, so keep that in mind. You're all moving at different speeds, but here's where we're at right now, pre-eclipse. Okay? The crossing energy is the 10 of Wands. Okay, that's very interesting because it's a 10. It should break to a new beginning. What's your base card? The Lovers. I love it. That is a brand new BMW. This is your base energy. We're going to clarify, of course. There's a lot of strain. Okay, this isn't so much you. There's a lot of strain, a lot of pressure coming from this side, bleeding over here from a soulmate. Okay, the love geese are already in the air. And I teach you about birds here. It's expensive for birds to fly. Just like it is for us to drive a car now if you still drive a gasoline engine. It's expensive. All right, they only fly when they have to, especially true of geese and things along those lines. It's a big bird. It takes a little bit to get going. That said, the love geese are in the air. The energy is there. All of the lessons, all of the change, all of October, putting a huge strain on this energy over here. So let's pull on this energy over here. Let's pull on the Divine Masculine. Let's do a shuffle. It's all of, your energy is all about them. It's not even, you're not even showing up probably because you've grown. You're all doing really well, you know. Hopefully, if you've been listening to me and taking advantage of the opportunities October's energy has for you. That said, let's see what all this strain is. What's going on with the Divine Masculine universe? Give me a reading. What's going on? Let's talk about 74 Pintos. Yeah, it's a lot of strain. It's their crossing card. I showed you yours first. I'll show you theirs first. Is the Four of Pentacles. I want to say it's fear, but I don't feel like she's afraid. I always say that's a really nice headdress. I like that. I would compliment her if I met her. And I think she knows it, right? I think somebody's been holding back for a long fucking time, keeping pentacles where their heart should be, blocking that heart chakra. And I think somebody's been holding back a long time, and the love geese are in the air. It's time now to do something. This is where all the strain is coming from. It's all about, I don't even want to say, I don't even want to say perception of time. Somebody's waited, I don't want to say too long, but they've waited a long time. Right, been just staring out the window. This has been long dead. It's time to throw this out. This other wand here. That's what's fueling that. What's on top? What's the base energy on this side? What's all this about? Because it's time. Judgment. Of course. Of course. And we're going to see some shit. We're going to see some serious shit. Just like when the DeLorean hits 88 miles an hour, you're going to see some serious shit. We're going to see some serious shit in that eclipse reading. And I might add your November readings, which are soon to follow right after that. Judgment. It's time. This is the equivalent of the love geese are in the air. This is God's source, the universe itself. Say, mommy and daddy saying, get your ass over there. And you can pick up on their pressure. This Ten of Wands came out on your side. And it's here. You can pick up on this. I'm sure you can. You probably feel it at night. Things might seem weird to you during the day. I mean, it's just there. You've got this, what is this weird tension I feel? Why does everything feel off? Why does everything feel weird? It's because this side is being almost forced by the energies around them to come your way. And they held back for a very long time. There's no fear on that. We don't have fear in the energy with Saturn direct and everything, as we've talked about. But it's just someone held back for a long time. And they did it out of pride in a lot of cases. All right, ego, all that kind of stuff. Let's clarify your side, which is basically them. All right, this all says the same thing. And I did split the polarities. It's just what the universe is trying to say is they're being pressured to come your way. I'll phrase it nice and simple. They're being pressured to come your way. They're nervous as fuck about it because a lot of time has passed, but they don't really have a choice, you know. Once the geese are in the air, they got to go where they got to go. They're just going to go there. If it's a mistake, we'll find out when we get there. It's like that kind of energy. I had that happen once too. I was at a park, okay, and there's this little pond. It's over in a place we call Playa del Rey here, and it's got there's a little park over there. The ocean's off to the left, and there's a little inlet. It's like a salty marsh kind of thing, and there's a park there, and I don't know, I must have made a hand gesture or something, right? And these geese on the other side made the trip. They used up energy, and a whole flock of them came over. Their leader made the call, and toward me they came, and they walked up out of the water on shore. They walked right up to me. I think they thought I had food, you know, but they were coming anyway. I didn't. I'm like, okay, guys, please don't beat the shit out of me, but I don't have anything. You missaw whatever you saw. But they came anyway. Once they start coming, they don't turn around. And that's kind of what this energy is. Somebody here feels pressured to come in. They held back for a long time. This whole heart thing is new to them. And all of that pressure is bleeding onto you. So you might pick it up in your energy. All right? That's what I mean by the love geese are in the air. You know, I always picture that day in my mind's eye every time I say that. I remember those geese coming. And I remember the moment I picked up on it when their leader decided, I'm going to go over there. It looked like he got food. And everybody followed. And they were probably a little disappointed. They may have voted him out afterward because there was nothing there. They wasted all that energy. Then they had to go all the way back. All right, let's go. The lovers. Tell me about the divine feminine's energy here. What's on top of the lovers? Tell me about it. All right. I felt something. I actually went shh when I saw the page of wands at the bottom. I thought, yeah, they coming. Oh yeah, they are. This tower on top of this lovers is my story I just told you. It was a touching story too. I always feel bad because I felt the disappointment from the other geese and their leader, right? You made us come all the way across this marsh and you don't have no food, right? They walked right up to me, surrounded me like I had to. I'm sorry. I got nothing. Once the love geese are in the air, they don't stop. This person, this energy is bleeding onto you. 10 wands is coming your way. Now, whether the 3D person follows, I can't tell you. Nobody can predict free will. But this is anxiety on crack here. And when with judgment here, they got no choice. And we've been talking about that. That's a phrase that's come up in my readings recently. They got no choice. Here it is. Tower. Things are... You know, this tower represents me standing on the shore surrounded by these geese that came all the way over. I didn't have any food. You're about to be surrounded by this energy. And don't let it create this burden. Acknowledge it. If you know it's there, it can't hurt you, right? It can't affect you. It can't bring you down. If you think for a second, is this me or is this some other energy? I guarantee you it's some other energy. When it's you, you know it. You don't have to question it. All right, unless you're too much in your head, unless you're in 8 swords, then you question everything. Right? Okay, that's why I tell you not to be in 8 swords. What's the center card here? Red with the 10 of wands. World. All right, I'm back. I don't know if you saw that or not. My video froze up. There's so much energy here. And it took me a couple of minutes to get the software back loaded. Whenever this kind of shit happens, it's unreal. I was just about to throw the center card. I actually threw it when the video messed up. You probably heard me say the world, maybe. It's the world. Yeah, it is. Listen, if the videos are glitchy, I mean, this is bulletproof software I'm using. There's no way it should break down. There's no way nothing. It doesn't put any strain on this i7 processor I got it running on. It's nothing. It's a joke. The computer's got 16 gig of fucking RAM. I mean, it's a joke for it to run this. There's no reason that should be happening. And when it does, it's pretty major. I'll tell you what, the world, again, they're coming. I mean, I got two major arcanas on top of a major arcana here. And a cycle has changed. This is the cycle change. The world is sort of talking about judgment over here. That's God's source, the universe itself. And yeah, they waited a while. They did. They waited a while, and there's no doubt about it. You're going to pick up on this energy. Be careful about that. Be careful. I'll tell you what, there's so much energy in play right now, and I knew this would happen. I knew your side would be all about them. I mean, there's so much stuff in play. Saturn direct, eclipse, Juno direct, Venus moving into Scorpio, a North Node alignment. If I were to pull on all of the energies in play right now, all of the little minute ones, I said I'm going to do a video on everything. There'd be 47 readings between now and the end of the month. Basically, you'd have to come visit me in the hospital. Okay, that's too much. That would absolutely kill me. That's a lot of energy. So I condense things down here for you, and the smaller energies all bleed into the readings. But this is amazing. What's red with the Tower? The Ten of Cups. Somebody's coming to make fantasy reality. They're showing up. Like I told you about those geese, they show up anyway. All right, once they're in the air. 10 Cups. Yep. You're somebody's rainbow, you're somebody's 10 cups. What might surprise you is you might find out that this person's been thinking about you a lot more than they have. I think a lot of that is what's coming in as part of this 10 of Wands. It's pretty amazing. Yep. Look, divine timing right underneath it. 7 of Pentacles. They have to. They have no choice. And again, that's come up in the energy. They have no choice. They've got to come in. Let's clarify this side. Let's go. Tell me about judgment. Tell me about the divine masculine side. I mean, literally, your whole side is just talking about them coming your way, and the pressure is bleeding over onto you. The pressure from them is so strong that you got 10 wands crossing a lover's card. I mean, I can't find the words to explain it to you. This is very strange. Normally, when I pull a twin flame journey reading, I get a defined divine feminine side and a defined divine masculine side. I don't have that. All I got is this person here who's just, I don't even want to say it's a panic. It's not really. It's just there's so much energy. It's like a bulldozer of energy pushing them this way. Okay? It creates a lot of strain. It does. Because this is all new to the person. Look how tightly she's clutching pentacles to her heart there. That's a big deal. This is a big deal because you've got cups over here. They're coming for cups, but they're used to pentacles. All right? Let's go. Why's judgment here? Tell me about the divine masculine side. What's on top? What's on top? What's on top? Yeah, it's a strain. Look, I'll show you the bottom card. Your bottom card over here was the Page of Wands. I think I showed it to you. That's communication. That's someone who's coming in. Mommy and daddy sending the child, you go apologize to the neighbors right this instant. Which was something my parents said to me quite a bit, so that's why I use that as an example. March your ass over there and apologize to the neighbors right now. Okay? I heard that more times. If I had $1 for every time I heard that when I was a kid, I'd have a couple $1 million laying around. All right? At the end of the day, this is real. Resistance is futile. It's a 9. 9's at the end of tarot, and that's not much of a fence, is it? Okay? It's a tired energy. The universe has been beaten down this side. All the while, the divine feminine's been growing. It's just giving you a friendly warning here. Okay? A tower is about to happen. Somebody's about to show up to try to take fantasy into reality under a new energy. This is about divine timing, and this is about divine timing. And by the way, you have proof that they're coming. The reason the world is tied to judgment is because to get to the world, you got to get past judgment. So these tie together even more in the sense of proving that that the energy is coming your way because you got the world on your side. It means that they pass judgment and get over here, right? They hop the fence and come on over. It's amazing to see how these readings play out. It's just why this is cool. I'm gonna take a screen grab of this when it's done. I will remember this reading. What's on top over here? Eight of Pentacles. More Pentacles. See, this is the thing. This is what the worry is. All right, this person here, what this is saying is they can't distract themselves from it, and that's where we could kind of draw fear from the Four of Pentacles. They don't have any choice but to come over. There really isn't a fear in coming over. It's a real heavy pressure on their mind, right? But they would love to distract themselves, but they can't, and that's the problem. And that's why that's why we got the Four of Pentacles crossing here. Okay, they can't. You got the World over here. They get past. Okay. What's the center card? Red with the Four of Pentacles. Proof, strength, heart chakra open. Look, why is that important? Well, come on now, pay attention. I told you. The girl on the card with the nice headdress, I love it, right, is covering her heart with pentacles, right? All they're used to is pentacles. I already said it. Rewind. Oh, and now the heart chakra's open. Heart, right there. Heart chakra open. No fear around this strength card. There is no fear, and I said there was no fear around this. I said it's here because they'd love to distract themselves, but they sure as fuck can't with Judgment here. This is... wow, I cannot wait for the eclipse reading now. I'm serious, I can't wait for the eclipse reading. What is red or bookending the Eight of Pentacles? 10 of Pentacles. Look at that, 2 10s at the bottom. You got a 10 at the bottom, someone coming who's usually about Pentacles, coming to get some cups with an open heart chakra, right? Trying to distract themselves. But here, with the 10 of Pentacles, again, they're trying to distract themselves with family concerns, with, you know, they might be in a relationship with somebody, trying, but it's just not working. With Strength card in the middle and the 9 of Wands crossing here, they just can't. They can't. There's too much energy. It's a bulldozer of energy pushing the DM toward the DF. That's why you get pressure here. And that's why the love geese are in the air. That's why that's your base energy. Just like those geese at the park with me, they coming. Alright? Mistake or not. Once they get in motion, they stay in motion. Oh man, if it proves to be the wrong thing, it proves to be the wrong thing. I mean, but it's let's talk to the witches. Let's see what else we can find out here. Give me 3 cards and a crossing card, as if this wasn't fucking crazy enough. Sometimes I look at the bottom of the deck to see if I got the right shuffle. That's an eclipse on that card, and that's Judgment. Randomly at the bottom of this deck. Unfucking real. Yeah, it's all about the eclipse. And the universe has been hinting us towards that. It's been saying that a lot of stuff, a lot of these changes and everything, first they take part on their side, right? On their, whatever their 10 of Pentacles is. And during eclipse season, it all comes towards the soulmate cycle. All of it. You find out something, you get justice, they show up, whatever it is. And this reading proves it. It just proves it. It's all about them coming towards you. What is the... I mean, it's unreal. What in the hell? Your side is all about them showing up, and their side is about them having to show up. Give me 3 cards and a crossing card. What else do you want to tell everybody here? I don't know if this is for you or if it's more about them. Do you want to tell the DFs anything? I mean, what the fuck? Aside from somebody showing up. I mean, okay. This can also mean you meet a new soulmate. Okay? You're on some kind of destined path. I mean, it literally cannot be screwed up. Okay? You're on some kind of, just keep doing what you're doing. This can mean for some of you that a new, very powerful soulmate shows up. I won't lie to you. For most of you, this is about your runner, though. Okay? So either way, you win. Who gives a fuck one way or another, right? A new great soulmate shows up, that's great. If this one shows up and it works out, that's great. They certainly want it to under this energy. Let's go. Give me 3 cards and a crossing card. Well, what, you want to tell the DFs anything? Okay, I see the crossing card. I need the 3. Knight of Cups, they're showing up. Something's coming your way. What's the center card? The Page of Cups, they're showing up. How many times are we going to get the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups together from any deck I pull? Crossing this here is the Hermit. They don't have any choice. There's just no choice. The hermit, no matter how much hermit you are, you still once a month need to come down from the hill for supplies. You got to eat. Okay, it's that kind of energy. This hermit's got to come down from the hill. You know, some kind of light bulb's gone off in them here. October really beat the shit out of these runners. I'll tell you what, but you're getting rewarded here. This is a beautiful side for you. But it's more talking about an outcome than what's going on. What's red with the Knight of Cups? The devil. I've been telling you this for a while. The universe wants me to say it again. Why do they have to? You know, you hear me say they don't have a choice. I got judgment here. They can't distract themselves. They're going to have to deal with it with the Strength card red with the Four of Pentacles. You know, they're used to having the Pentacles, but doing it anyway, you know, all that kind of stuff. They don't have any choice. Why do I say that? Because it's a karmic debt. They have to come in. The universe is saying this, and it's true because this is soul energy, right? Even if they show up as a page, they have no choice. This devil is red with the Knight of Cups. This is, unless you, it's like the universe saying to the DM, unless you do this, unless you go and you say how you feel and you finally do this, then you're gonna default on some karmic debt. And the result, the karmic debt is represented here by the devil, but the result will be more devil energy, more toxin, more Three of Swords, more pain. We've been seeing it a lot in readings as a Three of Swords that they need to deal with, right? They need to get that taken care of. Universe saying the same thing here. It really is. It's saying the same thing. Okay, let me do this, because this is just more message about what the reading is. Let me pull one card from their clarifier deck. I'm going to have it cross the Four of Pentacles as to anything else the universe wants to add. I have a feeling the eclipse reading is going to be massive. Okay, I'm going to fuel up before it. I promise you. It's going to be something else. It's unreal. I'm surprised the software is still working. Fucking crazy. Crazy town lately. I'll be glad to see. I mean, October was special and all, but I'll be glad to see the backside of it with all the energy. My God, it's crazy. I'm busy as a beaver right up through the end of the month. I got readings upon readings and upon readings. Not enough to put me in the hospital, so don't worry. Four of Pentacles. Tell me about it. Tell me what else. Yep. Okay. Yep. I mean, it is what it is. I ask for one more card about the DM, and I get a matching card for you. I get a tower. This is them showing up. This is the love geese. It's a cross check. It's like checking your math homework. It's right there. Okay? They don't have a choice. This little squirrel doesn't have any choice right now. His tree just got blown down. All right? They're going to have to go find another tree. All right? Not only that, he got his nuts blown off. But aside from that, they're going to have to go find another tree. He's got no choice. There's no choice here. This is karmic debt that they have to pay. They have to open up. They have to be vulnerable. They have to stop living life by the pentacles. In part, they can, because the heart chakra is wide open. Strength. All fear is gone. There's no fear. Strength is red with the Four of Pentacles. Again, they got no choice. I'll pull one more for you across there on the Ten of Wands. Let's go. I'll do it. I don't care. Let's see. Jesus Christ. Flying out of the deck, a Knight of Pentacles reversed. The fuck does that mean? Let's find out. Let's find out. I mean, I know what it means, but I want a better card. Four of Wands. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's a new beginning, and it's tough. You're picking up all that energy because again, it talks to the Ten of Cups. They want that, again, they want to take fantasy and bring it into reality. You're their Ten of Cups. You're their karmic debt. They have to do this. This is a happy new beginning. This is someone here who, part of the strain is the worry that you might reject them. You know, it's there. It's more worry than fear, right? It's not enough to stop them. There isn't any fear. So I have to be careful in my wording. But think about it. You're the Four of Wands. They need to fix this, okay? And the universe even says it. It's debt they owe. That is your reading. That is where we're at. This is not surprising. It's not surprising one bit that this is happening just before the eclipse. I thought it might be fun today to pull a twin flame journey, and I was right. Stay tuned for the eclipse reading tomorrow on Sunday, and right after that I'm going to dive into November. I encourage you to read my blog article about November so you get an idea of why it's so important, even though astrologically speaking it's a little quieter than October. Okay, and that don't matter at the end of the day. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Sorry about the glitches, but I have no control over any of it. I like it when that happens because it means something. It means the energy is powerful. I got 2 towers here. It's pretty fucking powerful. And I got the most powerful card I could pull, the world, led into from judgment on their side. Those 2 go together. Tell you what. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Good luck.